We are ready to begin dimensioning. I have my drawing darkened in, and when we're done, we want our dimensions to look like these dimensions. The first row of dimensions go across the top here. We want everything to be aligned. So I'm going to start with a construction line coming off of the edge of my square. And I want all of my dimensions to line up. My first row of dimensions will be 1/2 inch away from the part. Again, we are drawing that lightly. I'm going to come in and darken in a little bit of the line here. You want to go above where my dimension line is. And just before I touch the part, I'm going to release. This is an extension line. I'm going to extend the center line. And I'm going to come from my square just above it and not touching it, above as well. Because I'm working with fractions, I want to make sure that my numbers are all the same height. Each number should be 1/8 of an inch. So I measure 1/16 above the line, 1/16 below the line for whole numbers. And then I measure 1/8 inch above that line and 1/8 inch below that line for fractions, because each fraction will get their own set of numbers. Since I don't know which ones need what, I just take and carry it all the way across. Then I can come back in and write out what the numbers are. For example, this one is 4 and 1/4. This is 1 and 1/2. I want to put my line with a gap around the numbers. And then I want to fill in my arrowheads. To do this, I'm going to keep it nice and tight to the line, not a big, wide open triangle. Just color in the edge a little bit. But make sure that you are touching the dimension and extension line. Another dimension that I want us to look at is the one in the corner. We're going to be using our compass to do this one. Set your compass point on this corner and extend until it hits just past the end of our part. Notice I did that pretty light. I'm going to darken it in. Again, don't touch the part. Skip a little bit and continue that line until it's going to go past wherever you made your marking with the compass. Do the same thing. Don't touch the part, but extend a little bit past it. I want to put my number in. It's 30 degrees. So I'm going to choose 1/16 above a point and 1/16 below so that I have some place to do my marking. And then write in 30 degrees. Darken with your compass. And then come back and darken in your arrowhead. Complete the dimensioning for the rest of your part.